is live, uncut, unedited. We're coming from Urban Roots Alliance, located on 8109 South Ashland. And we come to you today. We want to let you guys know what type of program that we're offering for the young people from ages 14 through 30. Also, I have several staff members that I want to introduce you that will be working with the young people and the middle-aged people, I would say too. We got young, and I want to let you guys know what service we offer to. Now, in order for us to help you out, now you have to be in the Ashburn and the Auburn Gresham area. Those two areas, those areas that we want to help people in. Those, I'm sorry, that's the designated area that we have to do. This is Urban Roots Alliance. We're non for profit. And what we're doing is we're helping people with a lot of different resources. So I'm not going to really get into what we do. I want to let everybody know, all the staff know that they'll let you guys know exactly what they're bringing to the table. Now, we live in a day and time where we have the teen takeovers or teen trends and stuff like that. We got a lot going on with the young people, and we got to keep our young people busy. And this is one of the ways that you can keep your young person busy by signing up for our program. And I guarantee you, if you guys make a commitment, and I want the parents, you're welcome to come in with us and watch what we've been doing. So I got some professionals on here, and including myself. I'm one of the staff members. I'm a big brother, mentor, podcast, all the things, a recruiter. So my specialty is I'm outreach specialty. That's what I do. So I'm reaching out. It's my job to recruit, and I'm going to do that well. And we're not going to be on here long. We just want to introduce some things that we do where we're trying to help these two communities, the Ashburn and the Auburn Gresham. So if you live in these two areas, please reach out to me, reach out to any one of us. We're going to give you our information, our emails and stuff that you can reach us and all that. We're not going to give our telephone numbers over the internet like that because we don't want crank calls and stuff like that. So we're not going to do that. So I'm going to put up our first caller, and she's going to tell us exactly what she offers to the program, to the young people, and is right here on the screen. Is Inner City Youth Group. So she's going to say it's an 8-week program. I think we got 7 weeks left now, maybe 7 or 6. So, okay, Miss, introduce yourself and tell us what's going on.
All right, everybody. Hello, my name is Ellen McKay, and I am part of the Auburn Ashburn Inner City Youth Group, and we would love to have our young people come in and just talk about what's going on in the community, what's going on in their life, how they can better the community, be part of the community, and kind of bring the community together to talk about what's going on and what they think the problem is, how they think the problem can be solved, as a unity, and things of that nature. You can come in, you can talk about your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your things that, just want to lift you up and bring our youth together, because we're losing too many of our youth. And we want to build the communities. We can talk about conflict resolution. We'll sit in a circle and talk about, how we can get it together and put things together, and we can have resources, what resources you believe you need, so that would help you better yourself or better others. And you don't have to come in. If you know somebody that you think would benefit from the group, we would love to have them. Age, like Martin said earlier, from 14 to 30, and the Auburn Ashburn neighborhood. But we would love to just have you guys come out and just sit around and talk and chat and get to know, that saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, what happens in the circle stays in the circle. There's no judgment. There's no We don't judge anybody. What you say, what you do, how you feel is what you feel. You know, we're not trying to change your life where we're telling you what to do, but we want to hear your thoughts about what's going on in the neighborhood, because this is your neighborhood. This is your community. So we want to see what's going on. You may know somebody who needs help, who looking for somebody to talk to. And everything that you say is confidential. There's no judgment. There's no let's go tell this, let's go tell that. We just want to sit, talk, get to know you, and help you help yourself.
Okay. So, quick question. So again, we're looking for ages 14 through 30, right? Correct? And
Correct. And
go
we
ahead.
meet Wednesdays from 7 to 8, 1 hour, and on Saturdays from 12 to 2. You do not have to stay the whole time. If you want to come in and you just want to talk for a little while, you want to stay 10, 20 minutes, you want to stay the whole 2 hours, it's totally up to you. If you get into the program and you say, hey, I would like to talk to you separately from the circle, that's fine too. We don't mind that at all, because we're here to listen, to help, to try and find the resources that we think the young people need.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you telling me that the young people, they can talk about anything and don't be judged, right?
No, there's no judgment. Anything, whatever they want to talk about is totally up to them. No judgment whatsoever. We're not there to judge. We're there to listen. We're there to talk. We're there to support one another. We're there to try and find a solution to the problem. And it doesn't have to be even that. Whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about your hopes and your dreams and how you want to own a business. How do you get started with that? We can help you with the resources with that, because Urban Roots have a lot of resources that they're trying to help with in different areas. So this particular group or program that I'm having can lead to other things. So
Mhm.
there's if you want to find out, if you want to own a business and you want to know how to start a business, we can find somebody to help you. If you want to learn how to get in nursing school, or if you just want to do carpentry, anything, we can or you just want to talk about, if school, if you're happy in school, if you're not happy in school, we're just there to listen and then try to find the resources that will help, because we need to help our young kids. We need to let them know that there are other things out there. You don't have to work for a living. You can own a business. You might want to own your own business, but we're there to to tell you that you don't have to do things that will lead to something bad in the community, because the community is yours. You're part of that. And my saying is unity. United Neighborhoods intensifies the youth. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to intensify that feeling, that motivation that they have to want more. Because all kids want more. Everybody, even not even just kids, adults. We all want something in life, out of life. You know what I'm saying? And we're there to try and push them in the right direction.
Mhm. Also,
Because everybody always say it takes a village. It does take a village, but the village got to be willing to help. If I ask the village for help, they got to be willing to help me. And Urban Roots is willing to help. We're trying to get whatever we can do to help them get over the hump. They're always just saying, I'm a little older than, I don't know, but they're always saying, you want to get to the hump. We don't want to get to the hump. We want to get over the hump. We want to reach goals. We want to have goals, and we want to know the resources to make it happen. And you may not know where to start, and we want to be there to help you. If you got something you want to talk about, we want to talk about it. We're willing to listen. You want advice? We'll do it. We'll give you advice to the best of our knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We will help you get from point A to point B and beyond.
I want to ask you a quick question. Can you speak to
Mhm.
some of the parents as well? And are
Of
they welcome
course,
to come to the circles with their children and
most
stuff? Okay, go ahead.
most definitely. We would love, because that's the thing. The support of a parent goes a long way. A long way. So we would love to have the parents there. There even I know the age group is 14 to 30, but we would love to see a parent come in with their child just to see how the program works, what we're saying, what we're doing, what we're trying to do. Because I'm a parent, and my goal was to make sure that as an African American woman, a single mom with a son and a daughter, that they succeed. And when I was raising them, there were no programs like this. And if there were, people weren't out there walking the streets like Urban Roots do. They wasn't, making themselves known. So yes, we would love. Parents are always welcome. Everybody's welcome. We're not going to turn anyone away. We just focus on that age group because that's what we did. But we would love to parents to come with their child.
Mhm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I want to call on my next staff member that's working with us as well. I'll let him introduce himself as well, and he can tell you a little bit about him, what he do to the program, what he's bringing, what he's offering to the young people. And I just want to, and the reason why we're having this to let the parents know that, and the teenagers and the young adults in Auburn Gresham and as well as Ashburn, that this is what we're going to do. You get a chance to meet us. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to keep our young people on the right track. We don't want them to stray.
Yes.
If you're a troubled teen or troubled youth, come reach out to us. We don't care if you have a background. We're not judging you. But come on, my brother, let you introduce yourself.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you, and Ella. Love the fly and love what she was saying. I'm Shango Johnson, the director with Urban Roots Alliance, one of the directors. I'm director over the streets, Warrior Team. Also, I'm over youth and family case management services. And one thing I want to say, first of all, is that sometimes we need to explain who we are. And Urban Roots Alliance, we stand in the gap for peace, healing, and change on the South Side right now. But in the future, we would be on the North Side, West Side, and East Side, I believe. But who we are, Urban Christ Warriors, is a street-based violence prevention and healing initiative operated by Urban Roots Alliance. We serve youth, adults, and family impacted by community violence across Auburn, Gresham, and Ashburn area. Our mission is to reduce gun violence, elevate community voices, and connect residents to real resources that heal, not harm. Right what Ella was saying. And what do we do? Our street outreach do a great, amazing work, de-escalating conflict in real time. Not just de-escalating conflicts, but de-escalating them in real time. Builds relationship with community. The street warriors, they just not out there just canvassing. They out there doing community engagement. And then connecting clients with not just employment resources, but also with housing resources, education, and health services. And what I love is what to expect from us, the visibility. They in the local parks, schools, community business, doing community engagement. The community camps and come from us team building and getting through the community so we can engage with the right youth, so we can have them not only ready for the programs we have, but excited and knowing that they have a voice at the table and their voice do matter. The rapid response is at shooting, crisis, and conflict. But what we here tonight for is what we do with connecting to other services, not only the GED program, but a lot of grief and counseling services. And one thing what Ella said is that I would agree with her on one thing, that our program is not for everybody. It's not. It's not for everybody. It's for the anybody that is going through a lot of stress, going through what I just read of needing healing, need to sit down with others and be able to manage the grief and the loss what they're going through. And see, that's what she was saying earlier about the programs that we have. And what I am excited for is that I'm able to bring a youth and family services through the yoga, helping people not only deal with the stress, but manage the things what they're going through and being able to cope with every day. And you know, like what you said on one when it say mental wellness and stress relief, that's something that I have lived by. And when I got into the yoga, I never got into it to be a teacher. I got into it and it started working on me, and I became an international teacher. So with that, we right now is just not for everybody in Auburn, Gresham, and Ashburn. We wish we was, but we for the anybody's that's going through the things what we are here, what I just read off, and need healing, need a voice, and need to just connect. You know, even though we have people in the community, we have became where we just walk past each other. We all into our phones, we into our headphones, we into the next place where we trying to go. We hear so much of the negativity that will go on. We already have a plan to go from point A to point B. But like we have said at Urban Roots Alliance, we have sat down, we have put together a strategic plan of really knowing what to bring to really not only solve the problem, but start giving people an outlet, start giving people an agenda to choose from the things what they're going through. So my job here is to do what I've been doing, take Urban Roots to the next level, utilize the resources that we have to connect the people, the anybody's with somebody, which we are, that would do the things that's needed to be done so they could feel like everybody, if that makes sense.
Yes,
because that's really what. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, because I want to just say that I commend you and Urban Roots, because I've watched not-for-profits for years, and I rarely see them out on the streets. And that's what impressed me about Urban Roots. I see them out there. I see them doing things. They don't just wait for something to happen. They're out there trying to stop it before it's happening. They're going to things and doing things that, you know, I was very impressed with them, and that's why I wanted to join and why I wanted to speak at get into the circles and talk to the young people, because I saw how dedicated Urban Roots is by just being out there in the neighborhood. They're not just sitting in the office waiting for something to happen. They're out there knocking on doors, walking the streets, talking to people, going to the schools, trying to make that connection. And that's what impressed me about Urban Roots.
I thank you for that, because what we hear now is what Martin, what he was talking about, and it's talking about the grief. If you look at what's going on every day, it's about the grief. Like, it saddened me that one of my jobs and yours is to wake up every other 5 hours to check the CPIC to make sure somebody has not been injured or been, you know, a victim inside of our community. And for us to be 911 on the spot of every emergency that's going through our community, it make me feel like, you know, at the same time, make me feel proud to be a godly man, to step up and do the things the way we supposed to do it. But at the same time, if we look at the 5 stages of grief, and that's what, you know, our communities is going through, our young people is going through. And right now, Urban Roots can answer these 5 right here. They're going through denial. This can't be happening to me. When you think about it, driving down the street, the next thing you know, your car riddled with bullets, and you get a call that it's one of your children that you just talked to or something. Anger. Why is this happening? Who is to blame? So we see what have happened to some of the parents that we dealing with right now, that we done did the conflict mediations on their children, but now what we doing, Martin, we doing conflict resolution with them through the trauma that they going through. And so then we talking about bargaining. Make this not happen, and in return, I will. So now we have people talking to God, whatever, but they talking to God in the way that God is not responding. So our young people don't have no outlet. And so then it's depression. I'm too sad to do anything. They all walking around and they have a reason why they're going through something. We have a junior warrior that was grieving through something, and now she's grieving more because why? She's wasn't able to do what? Say goodbye to her loved one because the violence and the things was going on, and the family got to do what? Protect others. And then the last one, acceptance. I'm at peace with what is going to happen has happened. You know what I'm saying? They just, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, it just don't matter no more. If you think about from January to April, again, we talking about the quantity. But right now, Urban Roots, we dealing with the quality. We talking about children dying. You get what I'm saying? That's not able to be parents, and then parents who young who dying, and mothers and them not there. So when we think about it, it's like it's okay. So not to get caught up in that. That's why at Urban Roots, we are here to bring what I said, standing in the gap for peace, healing, and changing on the South Side. And, you know, like she said, we would love to help other communities, but right now, we just got to start somewhere. And we starting with Ashburn and Auburn, and we see the difference that we're making. So we just plead now to the parents, plead now to the schools, plead now to the communities at hand to really come and, I would say it like they said, check us out. You know what I'm saying? Come with your questions and bet and by what I have seen with us, we do have the answer. If not, we will sit down and get the ones who will have the answer. So that's what we're here to do. We here to set an impact in a whole different way and let them know that it's not just sitting down to have a voice, but we want to do what she said, Martin, with her flyer. When you see what her flyer said and what we're doing, we're making youth leadership. We developing them right now. You know, leaders begot leaders. We don't maintain followers. So that's what we're doing, healing and reflection. Reflect off, you know, what the loved ones have brought to you and things like that. So that's really what I have to say. And that's how we're going to keep moving. And we would love for people to really utilize the resources that we have because we know it's not going to be around forever. And we just take a lot of pride in really transforming our community. And that's what the motto is right there. So we have everything it takes. We have identified and detected. We have interrupt and intervene. And we have everything which needs to change the social norm and the behavior. And so that's Urban Roots Alliance right there.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. What I really want to add to that, we also have another person. I believe she's a licensed clinician. Her name is Gabriella, and I'm gonna put a flyer up real quick. And she also works with us. She works with the young people and the staff. So if you want to have a one-on-one and you want to get real personal, she is the person. Her number's right there on the screen, right there. She
They also
also,
from Metropolitan. My phone, man. You
yeah,
probably from the city.
yeah. Go ahead. That's cool. That's cool. You want to say anything else, Shango?
No, I was just finna say she also from
No
Metropolitan,
problem.
and the things what she brings is just tremendous.
Yes, yes. So she's not with us tonight because I didn't get a chance to reach out to her, but I'm sure we'll bring on a program. And she has been a blessing to Urban Roots and to the young people. Everything is confidential. And like Ellen said, that what stays in Urban Roots, what goes on in Urban Roots, it stays in Urban Roots. So don't go outside of that. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. But a little bit about me. A lot of you guys know me. This is my podcast. I do work with Urban Roots Alliance. I am a street warrior. I am a specialist too, outreach specialist, and also maybe like a recruiting person that recruit young people. So I'm going on the line and to say that this is one of the best programs that we have on the South Side in the Auburn Gresham area and the Ashburn area. You said, well, why you say that, Martin? Because I'm a part of it. And those of you know me, I'm a credible messenger in the community. I won't say I'm perfect, but I'm getting there. And I'm working with a bunch of people that really care about the community. Now, don't get me wrong. We all work for a paycheck, but there are those that go the extra mile, and that's what Urban Roots are known for, going the extra mile. We're not here just for a paycheck. We're here to make sure that your teenager, your young adult succeed. Come and check us out. And unfortunately, it's only for those that want to commit. Now, right now, like Mr. Shango said, Mr. Johnson said that we're starting right now in Auburn, Gresham, and the Ashburn area. Right now, that's where we start, right? And hopefully we'll be all over the city. And that is the goal. We want to help our young people. We don't want to see our young people on teens take over, walking on people's cars. We don't want to see our young people doing carjacking. We don't want to see our young people on the red line doing drugs and selling, doing all type. We don't want to see that. We want to help you to prevent you from doing that. We want to give you resources. We want to find resources for you. And like Brother Shango said, listen, we're making leaders, not followers. We're making leaders.
That's right.
And I love when you say that. Ellen, she don't play. And she been through, listen, I heard her in one of her sessions, and she's real, people, and she don't play. And a lot of times she speaks through experience. She's an older woman, and I'm an older gentleman, as well as Shango. We have experience, and we are connecting with the youth, the young people. So mom, pastor, politician, principal, frat, sorority, wherever you may be, we in the area, use us. We here, we have a lot to offer, and we love what we're doing. And hey, I'm hopefully one day I'll be able to teach the podcasting, and I don't mind doing it for free. Because especially, I mean, a lot of people love to know how to do this, and I would want to teach that to you as a treat, as a gift from me to you. And parents, again, you are welcome to come along the session. I can't wait to see my brother do that yoga. I'm not a yoga person, but I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get with you, brother. I'm gonna try. You know, the yoga's not just about exercise, about a mind control. You know, I'm getting out of my league. He had to tell you more about what yoga is, but my thoughts is yoga is more so than bodily exercise, but also inside too, more mental and all that. So, am I right, Mr. Shango? Correct me, because I don't want to say that wrong. Okay.
Yeah, yoga is it's just being easily yoked.
Okay.
Just like what God said, it's like being easily yoked. It's dealing with the breathing. It's dealing with the spinal. It's dealing with the stretching. It's a lot of people that they've been working all their lives and everything and not knowing how to properly stretch and everything. So they go to the doctors, and then the doctor send you to a chiropractor, and the chiropractor move your arms certain way, move your legs, do certain things for you, and then give you a bill, and then you feel healing. If you really think about it, with yoga, I bypass other people telling me what to do and how to do with my body. You get what I'm saying? So I don't have to go through rehab, therapy, or none of that stuff. I do my breathing. I do my meditation. I've been meditating 743 days straight. The yoga I do is Kundalini Yoga, International Yoga. So me, myself, I have been trained up. It's the mother of yoga. So I know how to do all of the yoga. But the yoga, it
So
deals with where you at. The yoga, it
kind of
deals
clears the mind.
Yeah, yoga deals with where you at. So like with me, I have had seniors that couldn't really move their leg up. So I help them just move their foot. It may be 1 inch off the ground. I have people that's doing asthma and everything and help them with their breathing. I helped a lot of kids that was they would be diagnosed with IEPs, but I didn't have the counselor. I'm not gonna say her name because I really helped her 5 clients out when I was doing yoga and everything, and I started doing yoga with them. And remember, Martin, I showed you the picture on. And so you saw the evidence of it. So that's what yoga and meditation do. And I want our communities to really go through it the way I do it, because I really wake up every day and say, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice. And I do rejoice in everything. And it's because of me knowing who I am, not only whose I am, but with that yoga. And what I want to end on is that with Ella and her program, when we say parents and everything, one thing important what she said is that, and I love that in her, she said I was a single mother, and she did the necessary things what she needed to do, and then she coming back to help others. And I would, employ a lot of the parents that's single inside of Auburn, Gresham, and Ashburn. If you don't come for nothing, just come to meet her and come to even talk to her and just ask her a little bit of her story. And by her being a wiser, what I'm saying, lady, she'll be able to really bring you a lot of clarity in the things that you would need to be better, stronger, and wiser, in your pursuit of living life, not just being alive. And that's what we're here to bring at Urban Roots. So yeah, the inner city, what I'm doing and what you're doing is important, but it's all centered around them. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay, and I'm willing to be a mentor to a lot of young people. My name is Martin Johnson. A lot of you know me as a crime chaser, but I want to help the community, and that's what I'm all about. That's what I'm known for. Bring me that troubled teen. Bring them to us. Bring them to us. We want to work with them. We want to work with them. Female or male, we want to work with them. We got a full staff, willing and ready. Now we there for a paycheck, but we really there to help people because we love helping people. We've been blessed to help others through our experience. And each one of our staff members are experienced. We've been through life, and none of us look like the things that we've been through. And especially me. A lot of people look at me as a choir boy, but people, y'all don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. And I'm willing to share some experience. I'm willing to help. I'm willing to sit down with the young people as well and talk with them and reason with them and ask them questions. What is it that you need? How can we help you as older people? What do you think is going to do to turn around this gun violence? We want to know. You talk to us. We don't want to talk at you. We want to talk to you. That's what we want to do. We don't want to talk down at you or anything, because trust me, a lot of us have been through some things that you guys are going through right now, and we can identify with you. And remember, everything is confidential, and all we need you is to come and sign up and commit some of your time, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. We're not a babysitting agency. We're going to work with you. We're going to talk to you, and we're going to treat you as young adults. And that's what we do. We know about the streets. We know about being single in the family. We got an amazing staff, people. Come and get it. Come and get this good information. And also, we got a person.
I just want to say.
Go ahead.
That it's also all about respect.
Yes.
Top thing is all about respect. And as Martin was saying, we're here to talk to you, but we're also here to talk with you. We're not here to talk at you. We just want to let you know that there are so much out here, positive things out here, because we want to celebrate the good things. We don't want to always talk about what happened bad in the neighborhood. So also, if you got something good to talk about, we want to hear that. We want to talk about it because your story, your good news might inspire someone else. So we want to do all of that. And as far as for the yoga, it clears your mind. And if you have a clear mind, you can make clear choices.
Beautiful.
So let's do this, people. Let's get together and let people know in other areas of the city that it can be done, because Urban Roots and Urban Warriors doing it. Mm-hmm. Let's show them. Let's be that thrive. That way people want to be. Like, have you heard about Urban Roots? Oh yeah, and what they did for my child. We want to share that with others, to let other kids know, other children know that the people are out there, the help is out there. All you got to do is ask for it. All you have to do is come and talk about it, and let us show you that there's so much out there, good things for you out there in the world.
Mm-hmm. All right. Before we leave, I want to give a shout out to our CEO, Ashalina Moore. I'm gonna holler out some more name. Dennis. We want to give a shout out to our street captains. What was it? Street warriors. Darnell, Austin, Thomas, Marcos, Chris. Who I'm forgetting? We got a couple of more. Shango, maybe you can help me out. I don't want to miss no names. Everybody be mad at me.
Jerome, Mark, got a new Mark.
Right. New. Right.
We got
Right.
some, yeah, we got some new young ones coming in that's hitting the flow running. And we got more to come. You know, we got our case managers,
Colleen.
Kalina, Jordan, Operation Crystal. We got everybody, Jenny, that's our Jenny. And we got more people to come. So if it is somebody left out, y'all blame it on Martin. Not me.
No, don't play. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Also, we are hiring, right? We had to go on Indeed, right? Make sure people we're looking for more
Yeah,
staff.
yes, we on Indeed. Tell them to go on Indeed, quit calling me.
Okay, good call to you. Don't
Yeah.
forget, people. Urban Roots Alliance. That's where we are. We're non-for-profit organization. We're located on the south side of Chicago in the Auburn, Gresham, and as well as in the Ashburn area. People always say what these type of organizations not doing. We're doing the work, people. We're doing the work. We're doing the work. I promise you, we're doing the work, and that's why we're here tonight, because we care. We're not here just for a check. Now we have to work. We know money is right up there with oxygen. You can't live without it, but we have to help one another, and we have to build that village. We have to surround ourselves with that village and give youth services and for our young adults, because they need us. Young adults, we need you guys. We need you guys to come to us, commit to us. We're at 8109 South Ashland. If you can't reach us, you can inbox me, you sign your son up, your daughter up, get them ready before school ends. Now, we want to get them in motion now before school ends. Don't wait till school ends and they find something else to do and they don't want to do this program. And we're trying to help parents, single parents, as well as couples. We want to do our best to help you guys. And I appreciate you guys for coming on here tonight. Make sure you share the video. And we just love being transparent with our people. Anything else, guys?
No, that's all
No,
for me.
no.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate you hearing my voice.
All right. Mr. Shango, anything else?
That's all. I mean, you can if they not around 8109 South Ashland, they could, if they're in the Ashburn at our other location, 2525 West 79th Street, or our other office, 9143 or 45, right,
Five.
Martin?
Yeah, 5.
South
Yeah.
Ashland. And it'll be this month, we'll be 1734 West 87th Street.
Mhm.
And so we'll be at 4 locations, but right now we're in 3 of them, and that's how you can come. Not only sign up, but we got other programs and we got other things what's going on for everybody. That's for everybody. But these programs we talking about for 81st, they just for the anybody.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. 8109 South Ashland, 9145 South Ashland, 2525 West 79th Street, 1734 West 87th Street. Those 4 locations right now. 87, that's our newest location. We're in the process of opening it up right now. But the 3 that people are at, 8109, 2525 West 79th Street, again, 9145 South Ashland. And ask them, they'll do an intake on you. Say, I want to sign up for the program. We've seen Martin and Shango and Ella on the internet. We've seen them on the internet. And we want to sign my son up. I want to sign up. And we'll be more than happy to sign you up. Appreciate you. That's it, people. It's live.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Urban Roots Alliance. We in the house.